Oh, the governor wouldn't even talk to me. How does a reporter get a story when no one talks to him?
Well, perhaps you don't push hard enough.
Well, I can't force people to give me information.
No, but I reckon if you meet a dead end in one direction, you try another.
Well, I would if I knew which direction to try. You must be able to give me a lead, Sarge. They took a statement from her when they picked her up, didn't they? Did they manage to find out where she was staying while she was out?
No, she was pretty tight-lipped about that.
They must have some suspicions as to where she was hiding.
All I can say, if I wanted some information about a Wentworth prisoner, I'd ask a few questions down at that place in Elizabeth Street. Halfway House or something they call it. Run by Mrs. Travers. She's only been out a few months herself.
I reckon that's where the Coulson girl's been.
I didn't say that. I just reckon it might help if you had a word with the Travers woman. If you want a human interest story, I reckon she could tell one.
You're a great bloke, Rolly.
Me? I'm just a close-mouthed cop. Now, don't you forget it.
Oh, you haven't told me a thing. Look, I won't even mention you in my story.
You'd better not. Now, get the hell out of here and let me get on with my work.
Okay.
First time in ages they show us an early movie and the telly goes on the blink. Wouldn't it slay you?
Typical.
Yeah, and it was Errol Flynn, too. My dream boy.
Oh, a bit before our time, Lizzie.
Yeah. Well, better than them long-haired drongos you go in for these days.
What? Better than Robert Redford?
Come on, you lot. Get to work. Come on, quick.
Oh, God. Someone give him a whip.
Oh, this place is going to the pack. First the wireless in here, then the telly. Now my tranny's fading away to nothing.
What are you doing, Lizzie?
Huh? I'm writing a play.
You what?
Yeah, I'm writing a play. Our Christmas play. We write one every year. Mrs. Davidson lets us get on with it if things are a bit slack in here.
You mean you write a play and then you put it on?
Yeah, we're very good, too.
Last year's was terrific.
Yeah.
Was it ever? I can manage the sheets while Lizzie's writing, Mr. Fletcher.
All right, Lizzie, you can write. Probably be worth seeing, eh?
Yeah, I reckon you'll find it real interesting.
Mr. Fletcher, have you heard any news of my parole yet?
You know you won't be informed until the last minute, O'Connell.
Oh, what's wrong with this damn thing?
Let's have a look. Your batteries are flat.
Can't be. I put new ones in a couple of days ago. Here, it's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? First the wireless going, then the telly, and now my tranny on the blink. You're not trying to keep something from us, are you, Fletch?
Just get on with your work, Smith.
Well, I thought so. Well, we'll find out what it is, one way or another. We always do, you know.
Very well. Let's go over it again. Where did you go when you were on the outside?
Around.
Where'd you sleep?
In parks and bus sheds. Wherever I could.
Somebody must have helped you.
Nobody helps anyone in this world.
How do you know Frank Heath?
I told you I don't know him. I've only heard of him.
Ah, yes, that's right. Well, how did you hear of him?
He runs the massage place my mother was involved with.
And you've never met him?
No.
He says he's met you.
Well, then he's lying.
I see. You've met Karen Travers.
Yes, I met her in here. Once.
How's she getting on now?
How would I know?
Well, you must have visited her during your little holiday.
Now, why would I do that? I told you I only met her once.
You're good friends with Doreen Anson, aren't you?
Yes.
She lives with Karen Travers.
Does she?
She's sorry you got caught.
Yeah, I guess she would be.
She said to tell you she tried her best for you.
To do what?
To cover for you.
Funny thing to say. I never even saw her.
You're obviously a very intelligent girl, Miss Coulson.
Thank you.
But you're being very foolish right now.
Well, I don't know what you mean. I've told you all I can.
I've got a few more leads to follow up. And if I discover you've been withholding anything, Miss Coulson, it'll go severely against you. All right, Mrs. Jackson, take it away.
Can you tell me anything about that old man? The one who collapsed?
I don't know anything about him. Tougher than she looks. Just as well for our mates. If our information is correct, that halfway house is in dead trouble.
This way.
Aren't they going back to solitary?
You have to have a medical check first.
Why? Do you think I picked something up in the massage parlour?
It's only routine.
Everyone has a medical check when they come in. You remember you had one the first time?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Dr. Miller, Coulson has to have a medical check. She should have had it yesterday, but you'd already gone.
Oh, hell yes, the duty officer told me. It'll have to be quick. I've got patients waiting at the surgery.
Can I have a word with you?
Can't it wait?
No, I don't think it can.
I'll be with you in a moment, Rosalind. What is it?
Rosalind's just been questioned by the detectives.
Yes?
Well, they mentioned Karen Travers. Now, I've an idea they think she might have helped her when she was on the outside.
Oh, Karen wouldn't have been stupid enough to have done that.
I don't know. But Rosalind accidentally dropped some information about a place she was obviously at. Now, she might do it again. Or they might pressure her into saying something she doesn't want to. If Karen did help her, that would be the end of her parole.
Yes.
Well, I just thought you ought to know. I'll be back for Rosalind in 15 minutes.
Meg. Thanks.
Yes?
This is the Sally Lee halfway house.
Yes, that's right. What can I do for you?
Oh, well, I'm a reporter. I'm hoping to do a story on Rosalind Coulson.
Well, you've come to the wrong place. I don't know anything about her apart from what I've read in the papers.
Oh, I just want to know that if...
Look, I believe she's been recaptured. Why don't you try Wentworth Prison?
What do you want to know about Ross?
Shut up, Doreen. Get back inside.
I think you might find someone else around asking about Rosalind Coulson.
What are you talking about?
I think the police feel you may be able to help them with some information.
I hope you don't intend printing that.
No, I wouldn't make things awkward for you, so maybe if you'll just speak to me.
I'm sorry. Not right now. Some other time, perhaps.
Yes, well... Goodbye.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
What?
Do you want reporters crawling all over the house? Papers saying that we're harbouring fugitives from the law and that sort of rubbish?
Well, I reckon it'd serve you right if it got in the papers that Ros was here.
Don't be so stupid, Doreen. They'd slap you back inside so fast you wouldn't know what hit you.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't care if they did. Anyway, it's not my neck you're worried about, it's your own. Yeah, well, it'd serve you right if someone dobbed you in, then you'd know what it feels like.
Oh, Greg's coming round the back, Doreen. Open the door for him, will you?
It's not locked.
Coming!
It's open.
Hi.
Hello. How are you, ladies?
Fine.
And you, Doreen? Have you had any, visitors lately?
Oh, no, not really.
Yes, we did. A reporter. A real spunk he was, too.
A reporter?
Yeah, and he went for Karen in a real big way. You could see it. You better watch out, Doc, that she doesn't run out on you. She's real good at that sort of thing.
Don't take any notice of her. She's not too keen on me at the moment.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. She's just in a bad mood or something.
What did this reporter want?
He wanted to talk about Rosalind Coulson.
Well, why should he come here?
Well, I suppose he figured that Doreen and Rosalind knew one another in Wentworth. He's not going to print anything, though. He seemed quite pleasant, really. Didn't make a nuisance of himself or anything.
He may not be the only visitor you get inquiring about Rosalind Coulson. You may get a visit from the police.
Yes, I know.
Was Rosalind here, Karen?
What if she was?
You know damn well that it would stop your parole. How can he be so stupid as to let her stay
I
here?
didn't say she stayed here. Don't go jumping to conclusions.
They're the same conclusions that the police are going to jump to. I'd be very careful what I said to them if I were you. I also wouldn't go talking to any reporters, no matter how attractive they find you. You say one word out of place, and that story's going to be on the front of some scandal sheet.
I'm not a complete idiot.
I just want to make you see what...
You don't have to make me see. Now, please, just mind your own business.
All right, Karen. There's obviously no point in talking to you at the moment. If you need my help, you know where to find me.